Hello, my name is Chris, and today I will review the BMW 530e, a model that came out last year. A few technical notes. The electric motor has an output of 111 horsepower and offers maximum torque of 184 pounds, while the four-cylinder twin-power turbo combustion engine with its 2-liter displacement generates 180 horsepower and 255 pounds of torque. The overall system combined produces 248 horsepower and 310 pounds of torque, and this gives a 0 to 60 time of 6 seconds. The electric motor and combustion engine directly power all four wheels via the standard 8-speed automatic. The battery pack consists of lithium-ion cells with a total capacity of 9.2 kilowatt hours, which has been placed underneath the rear seat and includes refrigerant cooling. The battery can be charged to full capacity in under 7 hours from a residential 120 volt outlet. It has a meager 26 kilometer range, and that is only useful if you have a garage and a place to charge at work. On the outside, it thankfully looks like a 5 Series, a real looker of a mid-size premium sedan. The M package makes this plug-in look so sporty. BMW never shortchanges its customers in terms of appearance when you option up. Base price is $68,000, but this one is optioned up to over $80,000 Canadian. Expensive, but only a few $1,000s more than the base 530. Inside, roomy enough for midsize, and the comfort is evident. Since the battery is under the back seat, there is no compromise in space in the trunk or anywhere else for that matter. Sitting in the front, this BMW reminds me that when BMW puts their mind to it, they can create beautiful interiors that are equal if not better than the Audi and Mercedes alternative. Classic BMW interior qualities is the just right feel of the control weights, the haptic quality, or the spot-on driver position. There are plenty of colors to choose from on the outside and the inside, and the BMW seats are incredible. I can't see any major errors, and there can't be at this price. iDrive is consistently improving and is very responsive. They made the M steering wheel even better, if that is even possible, and this vehicle has changed very little since I drove one 7 years ago. How does one do the premium sporty sedan better? I especially love the discretion of this plug-in hybrid. It does not look like a science project, and that is far more tasteful. Here are my brief thoughts on the road. Hello car lovers, driving the 2019 BMW 530e, yet another plug-in hybrid. It's the style. A low range plug-in hybrid. Nevertheless, it does offer somebody a useful electric-only drive, especially if they live in the city. It's very useful. What to say about this vehicle? Well, on the outside, it looks very sporty. Ross made the remark that this car has 30 ratio tires in the back and 35 ratio tires in the front. So when you look at it, you're thinking a sporty experience. Well, nothing could be further from that. It's actually a very luxurious ride. I used to wash and detail cars a lot, and I can tell you right now, I've driven a lot of BMWs, and I remember, I believe in 2011 when they redid this vehicle, and it really has not changed that much, I'd say, since then. The ride was very, very soft. I was shocked at how soft the ride was. In fact, I called it like the new 7 Series, really, because it's gotten so big over the years that it's the size of a 7 Series maybe of 15, 20 years ago. High luxury in terms of the drive. Very soft, but as usual, not molasses-like. It's incredible, really, with the suspension when you consider the wheels that they made a ride so compliant. What else about this vehicle? Well, on the inside, I propose to you that BMW no longer has any more envy of Audi and Mercedes in their upper end vehicles starting at the 5 Series. This is a really beautiful interior. When you touch the steering wheel, it is top notch. Nice thick leather M steering wheel, nice shifter. The iDrive interface is very high level. When you turn the knobs for the temperature of the climate control, you have like this black crystal like finish. It has like notches when you turn. It clicks evenly but very tightly. Also, when you turn the knob for the sound system, it's the goods. It's the goods. So really high level interfaces. A remark on the drivetrain, the seamlessness of going from electric only to engine mode, because now the battery's dead right now. Well, not dead, but very low, so it's alternating. It's so seamless. If I didn't have a gauge here and I didn't hear a slight noise, I would never know that there is a transition. So manufacturers are getting good at that. It's not the first time I say that. I remember 10 years ago when I was driving a Chevrolet Silverado hybrid, and you could literally, the truck would shudder every time you would go from one mode to another. We're far away from those times. They've really made a lot of progress on that. A few things to note about the image of this vehicle. I think that, you know, for most people, we don't realize how people who make maybe $150,000, $200,000, $250,000, $300,000 are extremely image conscious. And these are people who work every angle of their lives to perform. This is a very good vehicle to virtue signal in terms, it is a plug-in hybrid. If you live in the city, you will almost burn no gas. And when I say that, I'm not speaking pejoratively of that. It's just the way the world turns. This vehicle, like all BMWs I've ever tried in my life, this vehicle is easily recommendable on the lease. That's what I did when I had a BMW. I leased it, not for more than 4 years, because that's the end of the warranty. You take your keys, you give them back to BMW, and you get a new one. And that's, I think, the best way to own any German car, or any luxurious car really, with the exception of Lexus, which you can buy. And that is the review. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, you should subscribe.